97.9 The Beat.
Let your voice be heard, Dallas, Fort Worth. It's the Community Calendar.
Good morning and welcome to the Community Calendar. I'm Jazzy. In the studio with me, I have a special guest, Shay Johnson. She is the founder, president of Opulent Public Relations and Event Management. How are you doing?
Hi, Jazzy, I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming in. I want to talk to you about the National Homeless Youth Awareness Month. Please tell us about that.
National Homeless Youth Awareness Month was established because every year there are 1.5 million children across the country who are in transition, who are homeless, who are at risk, who need shelter. They don't have the necessary tools. Some of them are runaways for different reasons, issues in the home, and it affects them academically, it affects them as far as growth, and it affects society because a lot of times they do things that are not very civic minded.
Right. A lot of violence and crime.
A lot of violence and crime. And so this particular month, November, brings attention and awareness to the fact that we do have a number of homeless and at-risk youth in our community.
A lot of people don't recognize that. In Dallas, Fort Worth alone, how many people or children would you say are actually homeless?
There are probably roughly about 40 to 50,000, and that could be on the very low end.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of children. And they come in and out of the city of Dallas, and surrounding areas have done very well by putting together organizations to try to track and know how many of these kids are or how many there are, but they're in transition because, like I said, some are runaways and they stay there and then they go back home, and some just stay out on the streets.
Mm-hmm. Shay, how did you become involved with this organization?
I'm a former educator, and I taught in Dallas ISD for 7 years and then went into administration, but kids are always near and dear to my heart. And so I had the opportunity firsthand to be involved with them and to see them. And unfortunately, in that position as educators, you see a lot. And like I said, it affects them academically. They start to lash out and do different things. And so when we're putting together this event, the two organizations that we're working with came to mind almost innately, just off the bat. That's what we wanted to do.
That's good. You know, there is a correlation between education and violence.
Yes.
And usually the more educated you are, the less you are to commit a crime.
Right.
So I think that does play a big part, because the more kids you can get off the streets, the better chance they have in going to school, getting an education, and not committing the crimes that they would probably be committing just to feed themselves, being homeless. Now, Shay, I do want to talk to you about an event that you have coming up November 25th. It's called the Artistic Explosion, Giving Art, Giving Back. It's going to be at the Arnetic 2826 Elm in Dallas, and you want people to donate toys. So I want to talk to you all about that next. Welcome back to the Community Calendar. I'm Jazzy. I have a special guest in the studio with me this morning, Shay Johnson. She's the founder, president of Opulent Public Relations and Event Management. Now, they have a wonderful event coming up November 25th. It's called the Artistic Explosion, Giving Art, Giving Back. It's at the Arnetic 2826 Elm in Dallas. Shay, I've never heard of this place before. Can you tell me a little bit about your event?
The Arnetic is a venue that actually sponsored the Zombie Walk, the National Zombie Walk, where they've partnered with Carter Blood Care and that kind of thing, and they dress up as zombies and they give blood, and it's very big. It was very big this year. They had about 60 bands,
so maybe I just
4,000 or 5,000 people. But yeah, it is a venue new to us because we tend to stay in our community, but we gotta kind of branch out. So it came to us almost on accident, but it's been a blessing to be able to do something there.
So it's a really nice place.
It is.
What's happening at your event on November 25th?
On November 25th, Black Friday, when everybody's out shopping and has money, we are doing the Artistic Explosion. That is a culmination of an idea between Opulent Public Relations and UBeam, business consulting and marketing. And each of us respectively have artists that we manage, as well as doing public relations. So we wanted to put on a show where we could showcase these artists, as well as give them the tools they need to give back to the community. So that's where we get Giving Art, Giving Back from. It will showcase Nina E., Warm Dallas, Rage Almighty will do spoken word. We'll have a Spaceship Oasis to do comedy, Bad Guy Entertainment. And the whole thrust of it is, even though these artists are performing, is to bring out people to drop off and donate toys and items so that these kids can have a fabulous Christmas. And kind of put on hold the things that they're going through. It's not going to erase it, but at least it can be put on hold.
Right.
And Family Gateway and the Promise House were gracious enough to take the selection, and they're enthused about being benefactors of all the things that we collect.
Does it cost to attend this event?
It costs $8. That's pre-sale tickets.
Okay.
If they bring an unwrapped gift to the door, it's still $8. If they don't bring anything, it's $15. But we're really pushing the fact that just drop it off. Even if you can't make the show, bring the item, and we'll take it. Our whole thrust is, again, collecting these toys, small electronics, small gifts for teenagers.
Well, Shay, that brings me to my next question. What kind of toys would you like the community to bring to your event? We'll discuss that next on the Community Calendar. I'm Jazzy, and welcome to the Community Calendar. I have special guest Shay Johnson. She is the founder and president of Opulent Public Relations and Event Management. We're discussing the National Homeless Youth Awareness Association Month and the event that Shay has coming up on November 25th. It's called the Artistic Explosion, Giving Art, Giving Back. It's going to be at the Arnetic, 2825 Elm in Dallas. Now, you want people to come to your event and donate toys. Shay, what kind of toys would you like the community to donate?
It can range from Hello Kitty and Hot Wheels all the way up to board games like Monopoly or Scrabble. Sudoku can be something small like, I won't say an iPod, but an MP3 player or something like that, because it is a range of kids from the ages of 3 to 18.
Teenage kids. Is this an all-day event, or what time?
This event will start at 8 p.m. and the show will start at 9, and it will go until 2. With this event, it's about the community coming together. And so many times there are events where, yes, the artists are the spotlight and things like that, but even with them selling pre-sale tickets, we've been driving them to say, you know what, this is the official spot. The representatives from Promise House and Family Gateway will be in the building, so that they can get feedback on what the community is doing.
And those are two nonprofit organizations.
Those are two nonprofit organizations, absolutely. They receive no governmental funding at all.
Exactly. The money that's being collected for this event, where is that going towards?
None of the money is being collected. We're only collecting items. So it's the items that we're collecting that will be distributed to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to come out, the event is going to be on November 25th, and it's called the Artistic Explosion, Giving Art, Giving Back. It's going to be at the Arnetic, 2826 Elm in Dallas. Make sure you come out, bring a toy, unwrapped gift, and while you're there, you're going to also enjoy lots of entertainment. Who's going to be there again?
We will have Nina E., War, I'm Dallas. We'll have Rage Almighty, Spaceship Oasis, Bad Guy Entertainment. And our DJ is Go DJ Lucky. So we're going to have an awesome time, and that is completely off top, and that's for my VP from San Francisco. So I had to plug that in there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Shay, for coming out.
Thank you so much for having me,
Before I let you go, I do want to know, how can you be contacted if people want to get more information about this event and what you do?
Absolutely. You can contact us at www.OpulentPREM.com. You can also contact us on Twitter. We're at OpulentPREM, and our Facebook is the same. That's our same handle, OpulentPREM. And you can also call me. I'll leave that number with you if anybody calls and wants to contact me directly. For the next few days, we will be very active in distributing tickets. If anybody wants to get a pre-sale ticket for $8, we'll deliver and we'll do that extra mile for them.
Okay, so make sure you go out to this event and support the kids, because there are a lot of kids out there who cannot afford these toys, and we want them to have a good Christmas also. I'm Jazzy, and this has been the Community Calendar.